Hello, sir. My name is YALINIYAN. My metric number is 25 JDT 21 F1129 and I'm from class JDT 1D.
Hello sir, and I'm JAINESH. My matrix number is 25 DDT 21 F1127 and I'm class from DDT 1D.
Today we are here to present our PBT2 of subject operating system. Okay, our question is, a client who was a student want to purchase a new mobile but need some additional information. You as an expert in mobile devices and operating system is asked to help client by explaining the mobile devices and operating system that are available on the market and give suggestions to the client.
Okay, for number one, Android OS, which is Google Inc. The Android mobile operating system is Google's open and free software stack that includes an operating system, middleware, and key applications for use on mobile devices, including smartphones. For number two, it's BADA, which is Samsung Electronics. BADA is a proprietary Samsung mobile OS that was first launched in 2010. The Samsung Wave was the first smartphone to use this mobile OS. BADA provides mobile features such as multi-point touch, 3D graphics, and of course, application downloads and installation. For number three is Windows Mobile, which is Windows Phone. Windows Mobile is Microsoft mobile operating system used in smartphones and mobile devices with or without touchscreens. Okay, number four, iPhone OS, which is iOS. We all know that is Apple. Apple's iPhone OS was originally developed for use on its iPhone devices. Now, the mobile operating system is referred to as iOS and is supported on a number of Apple devices, including the iPhone, iPad, iPad 2, and iPod Touch. The iOS mobile operating system is available only on Apple's own manufactured devices, as the company does not license the OS for third-party hardware. Apple iOS is derived from Apple's Mac OS X operating system. Okay, for the number five, BlackBerry OS. This is in motion. The BlackBerry OS is a proprietary mobile operating system developed by Research in Motion for use on the company's popular BlackBerry handheld devices. The BlackBerry platform is popular with corporate users as it offers synchronization with Microsoft Exchange, Lotus Domino, novel group-wise email, and other business software when used with the BlackBerry Enterprise Server.
Okay, the second question is differentiate between the Android and iOS operating system. Okay, we have found several differences between Android OS and iPhone operating system. Okay, the first thing that we found was customizability. In Android OS, we can change a lot of the customization in the phone, almost anything. But in iPhone OS, it's extremely limited unless it's jailbroken. The source model of Android OS is open source, and the source model of iPhone OS is closed with an open source component. The developer of Android operating system is Google and Open Handset Alliance, while iPhone OS was developed by Apple Incorporated. File transfer is easier than iOS in Android. Using a USB port and Android file transfer desktop app, photos can be transferred via USB without apps. But in iPhone, more difficult. Media files can be transferred using iTunes desktop app. Photos can be transferred out via USB without apps. Widgets, yes, except on lock screen. And iPhone, yes, except on lock screen. Internet browsing, Google Chrome and any browser app can be set as default. But in iPhone, Safari, any browser app can be set as default, but they all use the same rendering engine. Web mapping service. Android OS uses Google Maps, while iPhone US opens Apple Maps, which is the default setting. Google Maps also available via a separate app download, but not set as default. Available language in Android OS, 100 plus languages, but in iPhone OS, it's only 40 languages. The virtual assistant in Android is Google Assistant, while in iPhone it's Siri. Android OS is available on many phones and tablets. while iPhone OS is only available on iPod Touch, iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV. Calls and messaging is used via Google Messages, third-party apps, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp in Android OS, while iPhone uses iMessage, FaceTime with other Apple devices only, third-party apps like Google Hangouts, Facebook Messengers, WhatsApp, and etc. App Store, affordability, and interface. Google Play Store offers 2 million of more than apps other than app stores also available. Apps containing virus are rare but still existing. While Apple's App Store provides 1 million apps containing virus very rare or non-existent. The battery life and management in Android OS is many, but not all Android phone manufacturers equip their devices with large batteries with longer life. While Apple batteries are generally not as big as the largest Android batteries, however, Apple is able to squeeze decent battery life via hardware optimization. The open source in Android device is kernel based on Linux, UI, and some on standard apps, while the iOS kernel is not an open source but it's based on an open down source Darwin operating system. The file manager is provided in Android OS. Stock Android file manager included on device running Android 7.11 version, while the files is limited and less useful in iOS 12. Photos and videos backup. Apps available for automatic backup of photos and videos. Google Photos allows unlimited backup of photos at a compressed quality. OneDrive, Amazon Photos, and Dropbox are the alternative. But in iOS, up to 5 GB of photos and videos can be automatically backed up with iCloud. More paid iCloud storage available via subscription. All the other vendors like Google, Amazon, Dropbox, Flickr, and Microsoft have auto backup apps for both iOS and Android. The security is monthly security updates. Android software patches are available soonest to Pixel device users. Manufacturers tend to lag behind in pushing out this update. But in iOS, occasional security threats rare because iOS is locked and downloading apps out of the App Store is complicated. Interface is touchscreen and iOS is still touchscreen. Biometric authentication, fingerprint, or face authentication availability depends on the manufacturer's hardware. While in iOS, it's either fingerprint or face authentication. Touch ID is also available. The OS family that Android OS uses is Linux, while the Android family iOS OS uses operating system X and UniX.
Okay, for number 3 is explaining the security features in Android and the utilities program that compatible with Android. Okay, number 1, find my device. If you lost your Android phone, anyone who picks it up could be a harmless passerby, could be a hacker. Can see what's inside. Fortunately, Android has a find my device feature that allows you to track, lock, and wipe data from your lost or stolen device. For number 2 is app permissions. One feature that's often overlooked but which you should pay close attention to is the app permission settings located in the app and notifications menu. In this window, you will be able to see which apps have permissions to access different phone functions. Number 3 is safe browsing. With safe browsing mode, Google Chrome users are given warning before they enter a suspicious site. There are robust threat monitoring features that scan ahead to prevent you from falling for online scams. And much like Find My Device, this feature is enabled by default. Just make sure you have updated your Android and Chrome to the most recent versions. For number 4, lock screen preference. In the security menu of your device, there are various settings for managing your lock screen. App notifications, for instance, still make their way onto your lock screen, which means people can still see important messages even if your phone is locked. To fix this, you can simply limit how much is shown on your lock screen. Another important setting is Smart Lock, a feature that allows you to automatically lock the device based on its location. For example, if you are carrying your phone, it can let you automatically keep your phone unlocked. But as soon as it leaves your hand, it locks itself immediately. And the last one, multi-factor authentication. You must enable multi-factor auto authentication aside from accessing your device and apps with just a passcode. Multi-factor authentication forces users to provide another set of identification like an SMS code, fingerprint, or, or facial recognition scan. Although this adds another step to your sign-in process, it does make it just more difficult for anyone to hijack your accounts. This feature can be found in the sign-in and security options of your system settings.
Okay. The first question was write to the client on how to configuring a VPN connection on Android. Screenshot method step by step. While we did this, the basic VPN setup on Android is simple and can be done in a few easy steps. There is some information that you will need to get, such as username, password, and server address from either the VPN provider or if you are using a private VPN from your network administrator. First, go to the settings application. On the next screen, tap the more button, which is this button. And the third step is tap the VPN button. The fourth step is click on the plus button to add a new VPN. The fifth step is insert the information from your VPN provider, which is your name, your server address, and your username and password. Sixth, choose your protocol of choice. And seventh, tap on save to use and configure your VPN. Thank you.